Today you will learn about creatures whose existence sometimes seems unbelievable. Prepare to dive into a fantastical and at times terrifying journey through oceanic abysses, where every form of life astonishes and upends our usual notions of how to survive in the most extreme conditions. Watch this video through to the very end, for each creature in our top ranking can amaze you more and more, and perhaps you will see the underwater world through completely different eyes for the very first time. The Japanese spider crab is capable of astounding the imagination with its size and grotesque beauty. Its incredibly long, thin limbs extend in all directions like a spider's web, simultaneously mesmerizing and slightly frightening. Many specimens can weigh as much as a rather hefty dog, and a powerful shell protects these giant arthropods from predators. This defensive armor allows them to move confidently along the seafloor. Most fascinatingly, Japanese spider crabs can gather in enormous groups during special periods of the year, their collective movements resembling a perfectly choreographed dance in which each pair of legs echoes the motions of its neighbors. Throughout their lives, they molt repeatedly, shedding an old shell and growing a new one, and during each molt, they are most vulnerable to predators. These giants play an important ecological role by cleaning the seabed of organic debris and helping to maintain natural order in the deep seas. Some scientists even suggest that their activity promotes the distribution of nutrients across the ocean floor, sustaining entire ecosystems. Brittle stars may at first seem like relatives of starfish, but upon closer inspection, they prove far more intriguing and complex than one might assume. Their central body resembles a small disc from which long, flexible arms radiate. Remarkably, each arm moves almost independently, responding to stimuli and allowing brittle stars to slip away from threats with astonishing speed. This incredible coordination is made possible by a branched nervous system concentrated in the central disk. Brittle stars inhabit a variety of depths, even true oceanic abysses, often living where barely any light penetrates. Some species, such as the bright red brittle star, possess the unique ability to perceive light and shadow without ordinary eyes. Scientists believe that special crystalline structures on their body surfaces enable them to detect danger and navigate their surroundings. Adding to their marvel, brittle stars can regenerate damaged arms if they are torn off by predators, making them true masters of survival in the open ocean. These creatures can live at dizzying depths, from several hundred to many thousands of feet below the surface. The ancestors of giant isopods roamed the seas when Earth looked very different, so in a sense, we are gazing upon a living greeting from the ancient past. It is thought that their large size helps them withstand the immense pressure of the abyss and feed less frequently, as food is scarce in such environments. They primarily feed on carrion. When the carcass of a large marine animal sinks to the bottom, isopods swarm to feast. Curiously, they can endure starvation for tremendous spans. There have been laboratory cases of them surviving without food for several months. Scientists still do not fully understand how these creatures manage to slow their metabolism so dramatically while remaining alive. It is likely that this ability underlies their incredible capacity to thrive where conditions seem inhospitable. Deep-sea jellyfish can appear almost ghostly, like precious ornaments floating in utter darkness. Some species are bioluminescent. They emit a gentle glow that illuminates the cold depths with a truly hypnotic light. These sparkling glimmers help jellyfish attract prey or ward off predators. Their bodies seem incredibly fragile and wholly gelatinous, yet they are perfectly adapted to withstand crushing pressure. They can survive in freezing darkness, where nutrients are scarce and visibility nearly nil. Some varieties feed on plankton, others capture small fish and crustaceans, paralyzing them with venomous tentacles. scientists continually discover new species of these floating lights, reminding us that the world of deep-sea jellyfish is far richer and more wondrous than we can imagine. The stonefish is perhaps the most masterful embodiment of camouflage. It looks like a piece of coral or an unshaped rock, allowing it to lie unseen on the seabed until a potential victim drifts too close. Its sudden lunge is lightning fast. The unsuspecting fish has no time to realize the trap. Yet the true danger lies in the venomous spines along its body, capable of inflicting excruciating pain upon contact. This venom ranks among the most dangerous in the marine world and can cause severe tissue damage. For humans, a spine puncture by a stonefish can prove fatal without prompt medical treatment. This is what makes it the undisputed ruler of its patch of seabed. Stonefish compel both prey and divers to practice the utmost caution. Some researchers note that stonefish tolerate rapid temperature fluctuations remarkably well, further cementing their reputation as hardy and hazardous inhabitants of reef zones. The red coffin fish seems tailor-made for life among dark reefs and sandy depressions on the ocean floor. Its body is sheathed in rigid scales resembling armor. Its muted reddish-brown hue allows it to blend almost seamlessly with its surroundings. This fish moves slowly, as if reluctantly turning the pages of an ancient manuscript, enhancing its camouflage. Intriguingly, the red coffin fish uses a keen sense of smell to detect potential prey at a distance before stalking its target like a predator. When the moment to strike arrives, it lunges with sudden force, engulfing its victim whole. Even more remarkable, the males actively care for the eggs. They fan the clutch with their fins to oxygenate and protect it from predators. Such parental devotion, rare among marine creatures, sets the red coffin fish apart from many other deep-sea species. Stingrays captivate onlookers with their smooth, hovering gait. Their broad, flat bodies glide effortlessly through the water. Yet one must not forget the formidable spine hidden in the tail. A single sting can cause intense pain and even tragic consequences. It is chilling to recall the fatal incident involving a renowned naturalist whose encounter with a stingray proved deadly. However, stingrays seldom attack humans unprovoked. Most accidents occur when someone inadvertently steps on one. Camouflaged beneath sand or silt, these creatures rest undetected on the seabed. In the wild, stingrays regulate populations of smaller organisms, preventing overpopulation. Additionally, their movements churn the sediment, promoting the circulation of organic matter that benefits the surrounding ecosystem. The sea cucumber may appear quite bizarre. Some scientists even call it a headless monster because of its elongated form and mode of gliding across the seabed. Yet it is far from helpless. Sea cucumbers skillfully filter edible particles from bottom sediments. Their soft, rubber-like bodies are perfectly engineered to withstand immense pressure. Astonishingly, when threatened, a sea cucumber can eject its internal organs to distract a predator, then regenerate them later. These bottom dwellers often amass in vast colonies, creating the eerie spectacle of what seems like a horde of creatures from a dark fantasy. Researchers have found that sea cucumbers play a vital ecological role by mixing sediments and maintaining their structure, thereby enriching the ocean's food web. The viperfish fascinates and terrifies simultaneously. It employs one of the most unusual hunting strategies in the deep. Many believe the viperfish strikes with stunning precision, using its enormous teeth like fishhooks to secure prey. Some researchers observe that the viperfish seems to waggle its teeth when lying in wait, serving as a lure. Curious small fish swim toward the movement only to be seized by a sudden bite. Certain species, especially those of the Pacific, possess two oversized fangs at the center of the jaw that form an almost impenetrable grid when the mouth opens. In the perpetual darkness, these monsters appear as fantastical beings on the very edge of possibility. The anglerfish is instantly recognizable by its eerie fishing rod with a glowing tip protruding from its forehead. This lure entices unsuspecting prey in pitch darkness, and when the victim draws near, the anglerfish opens its abyssal jaws wide, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. With its bioluminescent beacon, it thrives where almost no light reaches, at astonishing depths. This predator is not only formidable with its lure, but also adept at hiding among deep-sea rocks and detritus, blending seamlessly with its surroundings. Scientists believe some species of anglerfish can consume prey nearly their own size, thanks to jaws and stomachs that expand enormously. Though fearsome in appearance, the anglerfish poses no threat to humans, dwelling far below surface waters. The northern stargazer owes its name to eyes perched atop its head, as if forever gazing at the starry sky. More importantly, this adaptation allows the fish to bury itself in sand with eyes and mouth exposed. Any creature swimming above an entrenched stargazer risks being sucked into its remarkably powerful mouth. Some species grow to impressive lengths and weights. By blending with the seafloor, the stargazer becomes invisible to prey, striking without warning. There are even reports that certain stargazers possess an electric organ capable of stunning prey, a further electric surprise that enhances hunting success. Thanks to this unique arsenal, the stargazer is regarded as one of the ocean's finest ambush predators. Ocean exploration has always been arduous and perilous, yet rumors persist of one fateful expedition in which specialists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration descended in a purpose-built submersible to great depths and encountered a creature so terrifying and colossal that they immediately aborted their mission. Allegedly, the vessel barely managed to capture a single photograph of the approaching Leviathan with its fierce gaze before the crew signaled an urgent ascent. What could it have been? The goblin shark is one of the most ancient shark species, its evolutionary roots extending so deep into the past that it is almost unbelievable these creatures still roam our waters. Its pale pink body, elongated shovel-like snout, and narrow nail-like teeth give it an unmistakably infernal appearance. Its unique ability lies in a protrusible jaw that seems to fire forward when prey approaches. The goblin shark inhabits depths unreachable by most marine life, preferring cold, dark regions. Scientists remain unable to study its biology and behavior in detail, as capturing a live goblin shark is exceedingly rare. Some theories suggest it relies less on speed and more on detecting electric signals from prey via sensory organs on its snout. Sightings at the surface are extraordinarily rare, each occasion stirring immense scientific interest. The giant manta is a truly majestic creature, capable of spreading its broad wings to a span comparable to the length of a small bus. Despite such enormity, mantas are gentle, feeding on plankton or tiny fish, by filtering water through specialized sieve-like gill plates. Their graceful movements captivate, as if a silhouette were soaring through the sky rather than journeying beneath the waves. In some regions, entire dance gatherings of mantas assemble, circling elegantly like performers in a grand ballet. Owing to their inquisitive nature and generally friendly demeanor toward divers, many call these giants sea devils, with the souls of angels. Researchers continue to study their migratory routes to unravel how they navigate and locate mates across vast oceanic expanses. Sea angels at first glance resemble tiny transparent fairies from the pages of a fairy tale. They are indeed a type of sea slug, yet their grace and unusual body shapes lend them an otherworldly charm. Despite their fragility, some sea angels carry venom or secrete chemicals that repel hungry predators. Observers often witness what appear to be mating dances, with males and females circling each other in perfect synchrony, exchanging delicate chemical cues. This behavior amazes with its beauty and complexity. Furthermore, sea angels play a vital role in the food chain, providing sustenance for larger deep-sea dwellers. Remarkably, their populations can surge dramatically when conditions are favorable, creating swarms that transform dark waters into a magical spectacle. The chimera is often dubbed the ghost shark, though it actually represents a distinct branch of the evolutionary tree, sharing a distant common ancestor with true sharks. Its body is adorned with bizarre patterns, and its eyes glimmer with an uncanny luminescence. Thanks to a light-producing organ, the chimera appears as a spectral being drifting through the abyss. These creatures prefer very great depths, where little is known, and their habits remain shrouded in mystery. It is known that their mouths can extend like small harpoons to seize prey, which consists mainly of mollusks and crustaceans. Each new encounter with a chimera is a rare event that enriches our understanding of these extraordinary phantoms of the deep. The pelican eel is among the most bizarre denizens ever discovered in the ocean. Its mouth stretches dramatically, many times larger than the rest of its body, earning it the nickname umbrella eel. Once prey enters that monstrous gape, escape is nearly impossible, as its inward-facing teeth and slippery interior hold victims fast. Adding to its eerie allure, the pelican eel glows in total darkness. Scientists believe this bioluminescence lures curious fish and squid toward it. Often, a cloud of sediment swirls around the hunting eel, lending a nightmarish air as if the surrounding water is boiling when this predator strikes. Despite intensive study, details of its reproduction and ecological interactions remain mysterious, since it inhabits depths unreachable by most submersibles. The vampire squid's fearsome name belies its passive diet. It feeds on marine snow, tiny organic fragments drifting down from nearer the surface, and serves more as a silent cleanser of the deep than an aggressive predator. Nonetheless, its appearance is striking. A dark body, enormous eyes, and a cloak studded with sparse spines create a haunting silhouette. The vampire squid's hallmark is a gentle bioluminescent glow, which it can modulate to attract attention in pitch darkness or repel predators. Their brooding period is exceptionally long, often many months or even a year or more, ensuring that offspring emerge better prepared for extreme depths. Every encounter with a vampire squid in its natural habitat yields fresh insights into survival in near-alien conditions. Anomalocaris rose to prominence as one of the first large predators in ocean history. It inhabited the ancient Cambrian seas when the planet looked nothing like it does today and marine life was only beginning to diversify. Though modest in length by modern standards, Anomalocaris was a true giant of its time. Its streamlined body with lateral fins enabled rapid maneuvering, while its circular mouth, lined with sharp plates, could crack the armored shells of trilobites and other contemporaneous creatures. This made Anomalocaris a crucial link in the Cambrian food chain, shaping evolutionary pathways for millions of years to come. Fossil evidence indicates that Anomalocaris actively hunted rather than merely ambushing prey, laying the foundation for complex ecosystems that would emerge long after. The Pacific black dragon appears as a living embodiment of darkness. Its body is coated in deep black pigmentation, allowing it to vanish into the abyss, and its elongated form evokes a mythical serpent. Females grow significantly larger and sport formidable teeth and whisker-like appendages, while males remain smaller and somewhat lighter in hue, though this offers little advantage in the fierce competition of the deep. A remarkable adaptation of the black dragon is its ability to absorb light emitted by recently consumed prey, masking its presence entirely. This stealth allows it to hunt unseen while shielding it from larger predators. As a result, the Pacific black dragon remains one of the ocean's most cunning tricksters, where even the faintest glow can spell doom. Zombie worms bear a name that evokes horror, and rightly so. They inhabit the depths where the remains of whales and giant fishes lie strewn across the ocean floor. Thanks to specialized bacteria and internal chemical processes, these worms consume bone tissue, slowly boring into it from within. They sometimes cover an entire skeleton in great numbers, presenting a truly macabre spectacle of living tendrils enveloping bare bones. Yet their life cycle is no less remarkable. Male worms are miniature and hitch onto females in a desperate quest to fertilize them. After mating, males typically perish, living up to the zombie moniker. Scientists still puzzle over how these worms locate isolated skeletons across vast distances, perhaps by detecting specific chemical cues. In any case, they perform a vital ecological service by recycling nutrients and sustaining the deep-sea ecosystem. And so, we conclude our grand descent into the ocean depths. Each inhabitant of this mysterious realm is unique, at once terrifying and sublime. But which of these marine creatures struck you most profoundly? Only time will tell how many more secrets lie hidden beneath the waves, for humanity has truly explored only a fraction of the underwater kingdom. Perhaps future discoveries will astonish us even further, and our sense of wonder will endure for ages to come. Thank you for joining us, and until next time on new voyages through uncharted worlds.